Hello, everybody. Welcome to week number 2 of Cardinal franchise. We are up against the Carolina Panthers this week. I'm not going to take too long here on the intro, nor is this video going to take too long, hopefully. It should be around an hour. Pretty much how the last video was, except just a little bit of commentary before, a little bit after. We're not going to do the weekly recap thing. I tried posting into my last one, but just couldn't fit into the video, so we're just going to avoid doing the weekly recaps here. It looks all shiny, though, in the bottom left on it. Anyways, we got to hop right into this. We have our weekly loadout here. I think we're going to leave everything as is. Yeah, we're good. And then we are going to do some custom stuff here. Quarterback, we're going to do half pads. Actually, we'll rest. Yeah, we're going to rest the quarterbacks. And then, yeah, everything else here makes sense. We're going to go half pads, though, from here. So I don't know what custom means, but I don't know how you can adjust custom, unfortunately. But yeah, the whole team is going to be under half pads. We're just going to avoid running ourselves into a problem of having players injured because that sucks. I mean, there's no way I can. Oh, here we go. Adjust. We're going to do rest for Kyler and then half pads for the other two. Okay, cool. And then, yeah. And then this will be also half pads. Cool. Okay, there we go. I'm glad you can do that in this game. That's pretty cool. Um, yeah, I don't think we have anything else I'm going to do. Make sure we're not. Okay, cool. I think we're all ready to go. Going to do this training bit real quick. And then we're going to hop right on into week 2. Now, okay, we got an injury. If memory serves me right, yes, and I'm right here. This is our home opener against Carolina. Now, we have a track record, Arizona does at least, of losing to Carolina quite a bit, quite often. We're going to try to change the meta today. I'm going to let the commentary take it away, though, for a little bit. I'll be right back. Alrighty, we are officially about to take off here. I'm going to have to pause again, so you're going to have to excuse me. I did this last episode too. The game audio. Okay, never mind. My headset was just fucked up. I thought the game audio was too loud. Anyways, coming out for your Carolina Panthers is Bryce Young. Had a kind of topsy-turvy season last year. Came into the season as a starter last season. Got benched about halfway through for Andy Dalton. Then they took out Andy Dalton with about 4 or 5 weeks left in the year and let Young come back as a starter. And he led them to, I think, another 2 or 3 wins on top of what they had. So Bryce Young looks promising coming into, I think, his 3rd year of football. We're going to see how he plays out, but we're going to try to beat the crap out of the Panthers. I don't care for these guys at all. This is a team I want to beat the most. The issue is that they have guys like Chuba Hubbard that are pretty hard to stop. So let's see if we can do anything about that. It'll be 3rd and inches for this Panthers team, and they're going to get it in with Young there on the sneak. So 1st and 10 for Carolina. A couple other notable names here. I see they got Zach Ertz at tight end. They have of course, Ted Arroyo I can't say his name. We're going to call him Tet for this game because I can't say his name correctly. Tet McMillan from U of A. Um, he is the outside receiver. They also have, of course, Adam Thielen, the longtime Minnesota Viking, I think in his second or third year here in Carolina. And then, of course, Xavier Leggett. They got out of, I want to say it was South Carolina, but I could be wrong. They've got a couple of wide open guys, that being Zach Ertz that they go to, the former Arizona Cardinal, gets the first down and a little bit more. I mentioned it a little bit last week against New Orleans. I was telling y'all, hey, this is a team that we can beat. That's no problem. It's just, how is this team going to compete against better quarterbacks? Because, to be honest, Spencer Rattler is not a great quarterback. But now we're facing some real comp here in Bryce Young, and this is a guy that we have to beat. We need to prove ourselves here as he goes to Leggett, who's going to break out of a tackle. And then he finds himself into the waiting arms of Will Johnson, as it'll be 3rd and 1 for this Panthers team. And he's got nowhere to go, Chuba does. A couple of guys there for the tackle for loss, and we are going to see a 4th and 4 and a field goal from, I think that's Pinheiro. Yeah, Eddie Pinheiro. Been a minute since I've seen that name. And the kick is good. So 3-0 start here for Carolina. .10:47 left here in this first quarter of play. Zay Jones back on the return. And we screwed that up pretty badly. So we're going to start off at our own 25. Out comes Kyler Murray. Last week, got hurt. Didn't play a whole bunch. He got hit a lot of times. We're going to try to avoid that as much as possible this game. We had him resting, obviously, as you saw this week for practice. So, yeah, we're just going to see what we can do with them. As the first throw goes to Zay Jones, and it's incomplete. So, here we go. 2nd and 10. Of course, a couple of notable names here, including J.C. Horn, the former first-rounder. Marvin Harrison on the catch there. First down, Arizona. That's another guy, too, that I really want to use a lot of this week. We didn't get a chance to use him against the Saints for whatever reason. And a team, I would argue, does not have the greatest secondary ever. But the times where, Marv did get open, he dropped the ball wasn't on target. So we got to find ways to connect with him a little bit more. It's not like we didn't use him at all. I'm pretty sure at over 50 yards last week, but we got to use him just a little bit more. As Connor's going to be patient, finds the hole, jukes a defender, and he's got a first down. Scorton there on the tackle, Nick Scorton, the recently drafted rookie. I forget where he came out of, though. I wish I could give y'all a name. But it's first down. And we had McBride wide open. I just got to throw that sooner. That's on me. Okay, 2nd and 10. I never claimed to be good at this game. Okay, they're bringing in the safety. We're going to Connor. 3-yard pickup. Third and 7 here. Murray to Jones. Jones has some breathing space now. He's all the way up inside the Carolina red zone, up to the 17. Move those chains. This to Connor. And he's got another 2 on that one. So 2nd and 8 now from the 15. We struggled a little bit in the red zone last week. Jacoby Brissett obviously had the touchdown to Michael Wilson. And this to Marv, who almost gets in, and he's down at the 1. A great find from 1 to 18. And now we are 1 yard, probably about 1.25 yards almost shy here of this goal line. Handoff to Connor, and it goes nowhere except a loss of 3. I want to say that's Brian Burns, but that's clearly not. Burns also not on Carolina anymore. So I don't know what I'm talking about. Back to throw is Kyler, and it's in there. Touchdown, Michael Wilson. And you can't see him because the freaking cameras have not been changed in this game. There we go. His 3rd touchdown catch of the season. He caught 2 last week, both of our touchdowns in New Orleans. And now he's kicked off this game with a touchdown here. A really good drive. This might have been the first really impressive drive I've seen. The first full drive Kyler Murray's gotten this year, and he looked good. So hopefully we get more like that. Chad Ryland going to kick this ball off, as this is a 7-3 ball game. And here comes the return from Trevor Etienne, obviously the brother of Travis, who's on the Jaguars. Trevor coming out of UGA. And we are going to start up another Carolina drive, 1st and 10 from their own 20. Young throws it, and Ted has shaken off Will Johnson. And that's going to be a pretty good first down. That's going to be a real battle right there between the two rookies. Will Johnson was looked to be a top 20 to at least a first round pick. Doesn't get picked in round 1, falls to round 2 to Arizona, obviously. But this was a projected matchup where you had 2 round oneers going against each other. 2nd and 7 though for Carolina here. This one underneath to Leggett, and he's got a first down, a little bit more past midfield. And here we go, 1st and 10 once again for Carolina. Little RPO look, this one back to Tet. Jordan Birch all over him, though, the rookie out of Oregon. Trust me, I'm trying to remember the names here. Trying to remember them as I go, because I'll eventually forget them. But we're just going to keep going here. This one is batted down. Looks like Walter Nolan might have made a play on that ball to maybe not bat it down, but he got in the way of the ball, so we'll take it. 3rd down and 8 now for Carolina. Shotgun pass for Young, and he's got nowhere to throw this ball. He gets hit as he threw it. I think Josh Sweat and another one got in there. And it's going to force a 4th down, so great defensive stop here. I can't imagine we get great field position out of this, as this is going to be kicked way out of bounds. We actually take it at the 18. I don't mind that. Out comes the offense again. I will note one thing I have kind of learned or figured out about myself when it comes to playing with the Cardinals and playing with Kyler Murray is that I really don't use Murray's legs all that often. Like, I'll use it every now and again, like I probably will here. But it's a sparing amount of times where I actually do it, considering he is a mobile quarterback. He's a guy that can move. He's very shifty in the pocket, and an open field really hard to tackle. But I find myself never really using the legs, which kind of sucks. I'm kind of handicapping myself doing stuff like that, but I don't see an issue. 1st and 10 Arizona here. Nowhere to throw. I mean, so this was an issue I had in the Saints game. I looked back over the footage too when this video, or the last video was rendering, and I missed a lot of reads, if I'm being honest. I'm trying to be more vigilant about the field as a whole instead of doing a one-look read, because that really minimizes my options. But yeah, that play, just nobody was open. We're going to hope for a downfield block from Harrison, and we do not get it. I think that's Shaq Thompson. I don't think that's Shaq Thompson. That looks a lot like him, but I don't think that is. Punting is Blake Gillikin here. Leggett's going to call a fair catch. Can Thomas get to it? Not in time. So Carolina will get the ball back here at their own 20. 37 seconds to go for this Carolina offense. Little play action, and he's sacked by Josh Sweat. He was all over the rollout. Looked like a little boot play for the look like it. Doesn't mean it is. But yeah, Josh Sweat all over it. 2nd and 18, 5 seconds to play in the quarter. Will they run another down? Yes, they will. They're going to go for it here. This one down to Ertz, and it's a 7-yard pickup on the play, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter. Whew. All right. Let's keep it moving. Had to give myself a break right there. I was A lot of commentary. We're going to keep it pushing, though. Into the second quarter we go. And sacked again is Bryce Young. This time, who else but Mack Wilson, his 4th sack of the season. He picked up 3 last week in New Orleans, picks up his first one of the day against Carolina in the early stages of the second quarter. Hell, the first play of the second quarter. As here's the punt from Carolina. Greg Dortch back on the return. Dortch getting a little shifty with it, or at least trying to, but he gets knocked down pretty quick. And out comes the Cardinal offense once again. Great field position, though, inside the 45. And we're going to start with the handoff to Connor that goes nowhere. Derek Brown all over that. I forgot to mention some of the Panthers stars here on defense. Obviously, besides J.C. Horn, you have Derek Brown, absolute game wrecker in the interior defensive line. Kyler looking. He's going to throw the ball to Marv, but that's obviously a flag for illegal forward pass. I was hoping I didn't clear the line of scrimmage yet, and you know what? I think I might have, just by a hair there. Just a really bad mistake on my part. 3rd and 17. Now on the other side of the 50. Not great. And now Kyler's going to get sacked. It's going to be 4th and 23 just like that. Kind of sucked all the momentum out of that drive by not running with the football there, but oh well. This one going back to Leggett, and it's inside the 20, and they will start at their own 16. So out comes the Panthers offense again. It's still a 7-3 ball game. And this will be a play action. Young trying to scramble out. He almost gets sacked again by Josh Sweat, but instead he throws the ball away just in the nick of time. So 2nd and 10 now for Carolina. A lot of time left here in this half. It's a pitch to I don't even know who. Calais Campbell picks up the ball, and it's our ball. Who was that to? Where is that ball going, sir? What were we thinking there? Come on. Show the rest of the play. Okay. Let's see what the plan was there. Come on. Don't care. What was the plan? I guess Ertz was on a check and release. Okay. Yeah, I don't get the logic on that one. Like, I'd understand if Ertz was just peeling off his block, but he hadn't even peeled off the block yet. He was still chipping. Oh, well. We'll take it. Inside the 10-yard line. Great field position here for this drive. And it looks like this is going to be a flag. Could be an offsides call, so we're going to get it pretty... We'll have the distance, obviously, from here. But we're going to get it pretty close here. 2nd and goal now from the 3. Inside handoff to Connor, and he's in. And he's getting tackled after the touchdown. Yeah, watch it, 25. Hey, watch this gritty. Oh my gosh, I'm talking to the AI like it's a real person. Come on. What am I doing? James Conner, though, first rushing touchdown of the season. Last week was an absolute just demon for us. Receiving-wise, I think he had 40 yards. Rushing at 100 yards, obviously 140 scrimmage. 20 touches, actually over 20 touches last week. Didn't score a touchdown, though. But he scores a touchdown here, so we'll take it. It's a 14-3 ball game, though, in Arizona. Excuse me. I was trying to clear out my throat before this recording started. Clearly did not do the job there. And it's not what you guys think it is. Leggett's going to make the return, though. And it'll be started at the 24 for this next Carolina drive. So here we go. 1st and 10. A little over, well, 2 seconds over 12 minutes to play. In this half. Out of shotgun. This is a read option. Going to Young, and Budda Baker is all over him. An absolute hawk for tackles is Budda Baker. Was top 5 in tackles last year. A very dominated by linebackers sort of stat. Budda Baker was there, so kind of insane. Oh, and this goes right over the top of my user, dude. I was literally sitting on the crosser, and he just doesn't go for it. What are we doing? That might have gotten Davis Gaither removed from sub linebacker. I can't lie. 1st and 10 for Carolina again. This one to Tet. Just going to try to get him down. Bryce Young already at the century mark here in passing yards. Ted McMillan has been killing us this game. He's an absolute demon out here. Handoff to Hubbard. Hubbard's going to break the edge. Oh, no. Okay. He broke the shit out of me, I can't lie. Chuba Hubbard just had a heck of a gain right there. Inside the 10 is Carolina. All of a sudden, we are on our heels here on defense. Back to throw is Young, and he's sacked. Akeem Davis-Gaither, who gave up the catch to Tet just 3 plays earlier, gets the sack here. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 11. Young to throw. Gets Hubbard, and he's got 2 yards on the pickup there. A little check down here in the red zone is interesting. They do have, I don't know who 5 is. It's not Jonathan Brooks, obviously. And it doesn't matter because Calais Campbell is all over Bryce Young here. So here we go, 4th and goal from the 9-yard line here. Eddie Pinheiro comes back out again. He's already made 1 field goal, obviously. Why not a second one? 6-14 game, or excuse me, 14-6 game. I should be using my score first and then the okay. Whatever. 14-6. You guys know what I'm talking about. 8.5 to go here in this half, though. Greg Dortch back on the return. Dortch almost, dude, he's on the verge of breaking one of these kicks or punts. I don't know when it's going to happen, but he's on the verge. 1st and 10, Arizona, from the Arizona 41. This one back to Zay Jones. We really do like this crossing look. And this one will finally go past midfield. So 1st and 10 now from the Carolina 42. This one to McBride, the big tight end out of Colorado State. 20 yards on the play there. And now we are looking to score once again here against this Carolina defense. They just can't stop me right now. Screen play to James Conner. He gets 2 on the pickup. 2nd and 8. This one to Michael Wilson. 1st down and a little bit more here. As it'll be 1st and 10 now. Play action. Looking, fires. Ryman almost in. What a catch by Tip Ryman, though, and what a throw by Kyler Murray. I mean, he just laser beams this one in. It's going to be 1st and goal now inside the 1-yard line. This one, a handoff to Connor, and he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. James Conner in the end zone for the 2nd time this game. Like I mentioned in his last touchdown, hadn't seen the end zone at all despite having the stats he did. And now he's already got himself 2 on the game. 21-6 ball game. I'm telling you, this Cardinals team is fun. As long as we keep playing kind of, decent to bad opponents, we're going to be good. But once we start facing some comp teams, I think we're going to be running into a little bit of trouble. And it'll be 1st and 10 now from the Carolina 26 as Bryce Young and co. come back out. Under 5.5 to play in the 2nd quarter. I think one of our biggest problems last week, too, is finding momentum. Finding ways to score the ball. And now that we've, broken the kind of curse we've been under, or at least we were under, where we couldn't score at all against New Orleans until the 2nd half, we are finally kind of getting into the groove of this game. So it'll be 2nd and 6 from their own 30. Hubbard to run. Hubbard's down after a gain of, I think, 2 or 3 there. And now it'll be a 3rd and 3 here for Carolina. Man in motion, right's going to be Thielen, or excuse me, Tet. That looked like Thielen for a second. This one, a catch to Adam Thielen and Jalen Thompson is kind of washed. Touchdown Carolina. Adam Thielen just burns Jalen Thompson there. Okay. I don't know what to say about that, to be honest. He completely just owned us. It's going to be a 13-21 game for Carolina. I mean, that gets him a lot closer for sure. But, dude, Jalen Thompson might be one of those guys where I look into just letting go. I have my own biases here, but I really want to see Dadrian Taylor Demerson play way more than Jalen Thompson. So Arizona comes back out from our own 23 is where we're going to be starting this time around. About 4 minutes left on the clock. Play action here. Oh, yeah, we're about to take a hit. I just wanted to get the ball out. I saw him coming, too. I was like, yeah, this ain't going to end very well. Connor drops it. I mean, it wasn't an accurate pass anyway, but that sucks. 3rd and 10 now for Arizona. Murray finds Michael Wilson out of Stanford. He got a first down and a little bit more. Move the chains. And now it'll be 1st and 10 from the Carolina 35. This one is screened to Connor. He's got a medium pick up there, 7 yards on the play. Under 3 to play now in this half. 2nd and 3. They got a safety ranging back. Kyler, he's going to use the legs. He's going to take off. He's down all the way inside the 15 to the 12. I did not see the linebacker coming. I was literally about to slide, too, when he hit me. So that's a shame. Glad he's not hurt. 1st and 10, though. We don't have to run this play if we don't want to, but we're going to run it anyway. And Zay Jones drops it. I probably should have just chalked that one, to be honest. That play looked really bad. Now we have to run another play because we didn't hit the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 10 from the 12. This one to Marv. He's got it. A first down. 1st and goal now from the 1. I'm going to opt to toss one up for our guy, I think. Let's see. We're going to run a little fade. We tried. All right, we're going to go back to Connor. We're going to try getting him a little hat trick going in this first half. 2nd and goal from the 1. Handoff to Connor, and he's back in. Touchdown, Arizona. His 3rd of the day. 3rd of the half, make that. 28-13 Arizona lead. I don't plan on making this like a 40 bomb or a 50 bomb, by the way. This is just how the game's going for me. Like, if the game's flowing like this, it's going to be easy for me to, dominate. But in the Saints game, y'all saw it. I wasn't playing at my best, and I played like garbage, and I lost because of it. So, yeah, that's how it goes. It's going to be a coin flip. Depends on the day for me, to be honest. But here we go. 1st and 10 for Carolina. $1:49 left here in the half. This one going to be a toss out to Thielen again. This time he was working off Buda Baker. Thielen is just absolutely decimating my safeties right now. At some point, we got to stop putting safeties on him, Young throw, and he's sacked again. Calais Campbell gets in there. His 2nd of the year. And it'll be 2nd and 16 for Carolina. They're going off of no huddle. Back to throw is Young. Young going to scramble. He's got a couple yards, and he's fumbled. Walter Nolan forces the ball out, and Kaiden Crawford, another rookie, is going to recover. And we are going to see this ball back. Walter Nolan does an incredible job here. He not only chases down a very elusive Bryce Young, might I add, but he strips him. He does a little peanut punch action, and Kaiden Crawford, like I said, another rookie, He picks up the ball and he gets himself a little fumble recovery here. So Arizona defense looking great if you're a fantasy owner. 28-13 ball game. We have a minute 15 just about to play here in this half. We're going to be a handoff to Connor. He's going to try running over a defender here, but no dice. And it'll be 1st and 10. Under a minute to play. There's no hurry in this offense right now. We don't really have a reason to hurry. I half forgot that the running back now gets it when you hold R2 and not the quarterback. Oops. Under 30 seconds to play here. Going back to Connor. Was going to pick up the first. I was trying to get down so he didn't take any damage. But he got freaking killed. I don't know what that's all about. 20 seconds left in the half. 1st and 10 from the 19. Kyler going to scramble. Nowhere to go. He's just going to throw that one away. 2nd and 10 now from inside the 20. Murray looking to throw. He's sacked. That's on me. That's just strictly on me. I was looking for somewhere to go with the football. Found nowhere to go. I hesitated to run when I should have. And I paid the price. So we're going to call a timeout here with 2 seconds to play in the half. We're going to take a field goal with Chad Ryland. And it's going to be no good. I completely whiffed it. Okay, 28-13 at the half. I'm going to let Scott Hansen take care of it here.
Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on the Seahawks in a rematch of Super Bowl 40. And this is Jaylen Warren. He'll take it all the way, 26 yards, it's a touchdown. The Steelers are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins as they play host to the New England Patriots. And this is Keenan Allen. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Dolphins get win number 2 as they take care of business in this one. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills. And this is the second-year man, Ray Davis. This will wind up a touchdown. The Bills get their first win of the year, and they had to earn it, too. They get the road victory. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Alrighty, we're back. I had to grab a water. My throat was killing me. That's not what I... Okay, that's not what I meant. I felt my voice getting raspy. There we go. It was getting a little hoarse. All right, here we go. We're taking the ball here to start the second half. Zay Jones on the return. Again, you know, I mentioned this in the last episode too. I swear I thought I fixed that. I thought I moved Zay Jones off of it and put DJ Dallas up there. I don't know what to do. But here we go. 1st and 10, Arizona football once again. Kyler to McBride. McBride across midfield. He's still going. Kyler Murray has looked great this game. I told y'all I was looking forward to seeing a full week of Kyler Murray where he wasn't having pressure on him all the time, and now we're getting the week right here against Carolina. This is what I was wanting. This was all I was wanting right here. Obviously, you know, we're not really shooting for big plays. We're kind of just keeping everything simple as of right now. So 2nd and 3 is going to be the look. Murray to throw, incomplete. Just missed Zay Jones there. This one, a little dump off to Connor. I think he's got the sticks, and he will. He'll get them. So the chains will move once again. I was pretty optimistic he'd get it there, but you never know. First and 10 now from the Carolina 34. Little halfback toss. I don't think I ran a fake. Okay. Connor's injured. Great. Trey Benson is going to come out, the Florida State product. I mean, when you run the ball and you use James Conner as much as this offense does, he's eventually going to get hurt. Hopefully, nothing too bad. Foot contusion. Okay, we're probably going to keep him out, I think. That's something I probably should have considered with Kyler Murray last week instead of risking a longer injury. Just my opinion. Benson gets absolutely hammered. I thought I had a gap right there between the center and the guard, but I just ran right into him. So what are you going to do? Second and 10 now from the Carolina 23. This to Harrison, and he's going to drop it. Great coverage. Third and 10 now. Oh my gosh. Dude, I have got to throw that ball away or move or something. I am just a statue in the pocket. Fourth and 18 for the Cardinal offense now. Missed one earlier, Ryland did, but this time he's got all of it. So it'll be 31-13, just like that. And now it'll be Carolina football here for the first time in the second half. ETN back on the return. Here we go. See what he got. Nothing. He has got nothing. All righty, here we go. First and 10, Carolina from their own 24. Handoff to Hubbard. Hubbard's got the outside. Will Johnson's going to knock him out of bounds, but not before he picks up a good 20 almost. First and 10, Carolina. Another play action here. I was going to say another handoff, but it's going to be a play action. We missed the hit stick with Buddha. I got to stop doing that. Ertz gets another good catch and run, though. Another first down picked up right there. First and 10, Carolina, from past midfield at this point. And we get a stop right there. Stopped him at the line of scrimmage, which is a positive. One thing I will note that EA has still not fixed 2 years after the fact that it was announced. They still have not fixed the red zone, or I guess the end zone on one of the ends. I don't think it matters that much. I'd rather the game be good itself than the stadium be fixed. But the other end zone, not the one the Panthers are nearing, but my end zone right now, completely changed. So I don't know what they're doing. Oh, God. Oh, my God, dude. Dude, Hubbard is impossible to tackle. God dang, bro. Okay, come on. Inside the 15 was Carolina. Just went on a rant, by the way, that has nothing to do with the game. But yeah, the end zone recently got turned into like kind of a luxury spot. And EA has not changed that spot up in either year since the announce of it. I can understand, Madden 25 because it was announced so kind of late into when the game's development was, but it should have been updated by this year. Third and 3, though, for Carolina. This to Hubbard, and he's in there. Touchdown, Carolina. Instead of yapping away about a thing that doesn't matter, I should probably focus on the game and play man coverage. I don't know. Anyways, 20 to 31 ball game. We're still up by 2 scores. As long as we score, another field goal, touchdown, whatever the case is, we're going to be fine. This one to Greg Dortch here. I tried to follow Zay Jones, but he's leading me into like 2 unblocked guys pretty much. Alrighty, Arizona offense taking the field once again. Second time. Second time this game, or excuse me, second time this half. Here we go. This one to the tight end McBride. He's got 7 yards on the play. Second and 3. This one to Wilson. He's got it. First down. As the sticks will move once again. 1st and 10 from their own 38 now is Arizona. Murray's going to take off. He's going to slide on down. 8 yards picked up there. We're just keeping the offense simple. Like I said, we're not going to do anything flashy. We don't have to do anything flashy, so why bother? This a handoff for Connor. Oh my fucking God, man. Sorry for swearing. I was trying to, like, stop. Okay. Alrighty, let's go Trey Benson. He's back on the squad here, or I guess back on the offense right now. Benson got a breakout from outside, and he's got 7 on the play. He was facing a 1v1 versus 53 there. That's a scary sight. Don't want to see the linebacker just dead-eyeing a running back, but Benson has the speed to get away, so we'll take it. Murray to Benson. What is this, WWE? But he just got speared. Like, what is happening here? I want him to get hit in the head for that shit. Are you serious? 1st and 10, Cardinals ball still. Oh my God, stop. Okay. 6-yard loss on the play. 2nd and 16 for Arizona. Murray's got to scramble again, and this time he's got 7. I swear, man, I get scared running with Kyler because I get scared that he's going to get hit, and I'm going to kill my quarterback doing it. This to McBride, and he's in. Touchdown. Cardinals doing the gritty again. White man gritty. How about it? It's a 37-20 ball game. That's our first passing touchdown, by the way, not to Michael Wilson this year. So we will take it. I'm glad to get somebody else involved. 9 plays, 77 yards, 4.5 off the clock. That is a heck of a drive from this Cardinal offense. 2.5, just under 2.5 actually to play here in the 3rd quarter. ETN on the return. ETN bouncing around. He has nowhere to go. Gets eventually trapped by a bunch of red jerseys. But my gosh, man, he was literally just like, he looked like Neo for a second. He was just ducking and dodging around. I don't know what I was going to try to say there. Ducking and dodging. I don't know. Chuba's gone, dude. Oh my gosh. Can we stop him? He is absolutely torching our defense right now. Dude, my brain. It can't say words right now. It's gone. Oh, he's got Tet. Dude, Will Johnson has just been so bad in man coverage. I can't understate it. He's been terrible in man coverage. Oh, Sweat. We got to get there. Okay, let's get the tackle. Inside the red zone is Carolina. This is brewing to become a very high-scoring game in Glendale. Not loving that. Handoff to Hubbard. He's got a 3-yard pickup that time. Five seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Will they call another play? And they won't. So we're on to the 4th just like that. Oh my gosh. 38-20 ball game here in the desert. Gotta take a sip of water real quick. Excuse me. Alrighty, here we go. 4th quarter of play. Got a brew. 18-point game here to start the 4th. 2nd and 7. Inside our red zone, though, is what Carolina's facing. So, chance to score some points here to get back into this game. Thielen bouncing out of 1. Gets absolutely clobbered, but he just barely misses the 1st down marker there. 3rd and inches. And he's got a QB sneak that nobody reacts to. 1st and goal now for Carolina inside the 5. Handoff Hubbard, and he's in. Touchdown, Carolina. I can't stop him. I don't know what it is. I just cannot stop this Carolina offense. I'm telling y'all, if we face a quarterback that, has all the intangibles to run, is super accurate, like a Josh Allen type, we are in a heap of trouble. I just want to make that very clear now. I don't know how we're going to stop him because I genuinely just don't have it against Carolina right now. 38-27 ball game here as we're going to get the ball back. Say Jones on the return up to the 23, and it'll be Cardinal ball from here, I guess. Those are some pretty precise percentages. I don't know what's going on there. But I don't think it matters. I don't care for analytics. I think your analytic crap is just stupid. Let's play football. All right. Can we get a block? 2nd and 10 for Arizona. Murray tries to go to McBride. He just misses him. Gosh dang it. 3rd and 10. I'm starting to lose a little bit of confidence here. I'm not going to lie. This to Harrison. He's going to break a defender, and he's got a first. Wow. Strong-handed Marvin Harrison Jr. breaks the dude. I mean, he just shrugged him right off. What a play. 1st and 10 now from the 34. And Benson, once again, has nowhere to go. See, I was trying to let the blocks kind of develop there, and he's just, stuffed. I mean, I try to hit a gap that I think is there, and it's just gone. This to McBride. He's got a first down there. And we will move the sticks once again. 26 for 36 today for Kyler. Very accurate football from him. 300 yards passing. Got a couple of rushing yards to his credit as well. It'll be 1st and 10. Benson going to bounce in and out. Looked outside, bounce back inside. It'll be 2nd and 3 past midfield. Kyler going to scramble out. Looking, fires, intercepted. What a dumbass read that was. Oh, man. Oh, man. There's no excuse for that. That is just stupid. I should have threw that ball away. 1st and 10 for Carolina. What in the world was I thinking? Dude, I hate Adam Thielen. I hate this guy so much. My safeties can't stay with him. I don't know what this is at this point. 2nd and 4 for Carolina. This is going to be an RPO out to Chuba Hubbard, who's just bouncing off of Buda Baker tackles now. Okay. And it'll be 3rd and 4, though. We got to stop. From their own 23 this time. Hubbard's going to get the handoff. He's got a first. I need to be more patient with my user, I think. I'm trying to run into the gap as fast as possible. I need to observe where he goes and then try to make a decision from there. Oh my gosh, dude. Garrett, I need you to get out there, man. 1st and 10 once again for Carolina. From their own 45 now. Back to throw is Young. He's going to get sacked, and it's a strip sack. Josh Sweat's all over it. And he is going to take the ball back for Arizona. I don't know if this is actually going to be a fumble, but that's a heck of a play by Josh Sweat regardless. He has been an absolute difference maker for us. I mean, he's been huge in every sense of the word. Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be a fumble. Yeah, I think that ball gets out too late. Obviously, a booth review. But yeah, like I said, Josh Sweat in the first 2 weeks, huge difference maker when it comes to our ability to get to the quarterback. One thing I will know after a play Madden 24 franchise with the Cards, Madden 25 franchise with the Cards, we suck at getting to the quarterback in those 2 years. This year, though, probably the easiest I've ever gotten to the quarterback on a somewhat consistent level. So The call gets overturned and nobody's shocked. It wasn't a fumble. 2nd and 17, though, for Carolina. So the sack still stands regardless. This to Leggett, who's going to get brought down by Buddha and Mack. So it'll be 3rd and 11. From their own 44, 7.5 to play. Back to throw is Young. Looking still. Fires. It's going to be caught by Thielen, who is destroying me. But we get to stop, so we'll take it. 4th and 3 now. Garrett Williams just couldn't make a play, though, on Thielen there. Oh, my gosh, dude. Will Johnson is getting embarrassed right now. Oh, my gosh. It's going to be another first down pickup for Carolina. This time they go past the 40 inside, well, almost past the 30. Back to throw. It's over Ertz's head there, so it'll be incomplete. 2nd and 10 now for Carolina. Back to throw is Young. Got nobody to go to. Almost gets sacked. Gets that ball out. Walter Nolan was on his heels there. Somehow not intentional grounding, by the way. I guess there is a receiver in the area, though. This is going to be another catch. I am trying to get to the corner that's playing man coverage, but it won't let me. And now it'll be a, I guess, 42-yard field goal here from Eddie. And it'll be right down the middle. 38-30 ball game in Arizona. 5.5, under 5.5 to play, make that. We need to just drain the clock. I mean, simply put, drain the crap out of this clock. And we will be starting this drive from the 25. On my Dr. Seuss arc. Man in motion is going to be Dortch. And here goes Michael Wilson. He's got a wide open seam to run through, and it's a huge first down pickup as we get it across midfield again in one play. We didn't have to have it all in one, but we're going to get it all in one anyway. 1st and 10 Cardinals. Back to throw is Murray. Fires. Michael Wilson. What a play. He's got another first down. He is becoming an absolute machine as our slot receiver. 1st and 10 again. Back to throw is Murray again. He's going to run this time, and he's got another 6 on him. Under 4 to play. We are just taking a lot of time off the clock, or at least we're looking to take a lot of time off the clock. Minimize the opportunities we get, or I guess the Panthers get. Murray trying to run. He's got another first down all the way inside the 10. I'm no longer scared to run the ball, I guess. I don't know. 1st and goal. Murray to Harrison. It's going to get dropped this time, though. 2nd and goal now. Inside 3 minutes to play in the game. This one to McBride. It's caught for 2. Okay. 3rd and goal. We're going to obviously audible here. This to Benson. He's only got -1 yards on that play. I wasn't going to look to pass. I'm trying to run out the clock here. If that involves me taking a field goal, so be it. I still go up 2 possessions there. Chad Ryland here to kick it. And there we go. 41-30 ball game. Again, not my intention to score 40 points here, but that's just how the game wound up coming. We were very, very quick to score the ball in the first half. We only scored 1 touchdown since. And we've scored a lot of field goals, so we'll take it. 1:54 for Carolina to make up 11 points. I'd expect them to try to take the top off this defense here, but we'll see. Okay. I stand corrected in my assumption there. 2nd and 5 for Carolina. Young gonna run again, and he's down this time at the 43. So a lot of yards gained, but obviously, you know, not great. Okay. Hey, we're doing good. Just got to keep that pressure up. 2nd and 7 for Carolina. Back to throw is Young. He's got not Xavier Legette there as Garrett Williams just shuts the door on him. 3rd and 7 for Carolina. They have to get it in these next 2 downs. Young to throw. Looking, fires. Has a wide open tat, dude. What is Will Johnson doing? Who is he guarding out there? I know it's cover 2. I can't blame Will Johnson for that. He's supposed to be playing a cloud flat, but where the heck is the deep safety at if we're doing that? There's a screen to Hubbard. Thompson tries to stop him. He is an absolute bum, unfortunately. 1st and goal from the 5. I think Jalen Thompson might be a guy I look to ship out of here for sure at the deadline. We'll see. And it'll be 2nd and goal. A minute to play. Young gonna throw. Looking. And he's got he's got the 2 slowest guys on the team trying to chase him down. That is not going to work. Touchdown, Carolina. And that'll be incomplete. So they still need another touchdown on top of that. We will go ahead and just run a hands team. I'm hoping we can finish this game up within the next minute, but we'll see. Michael Wilson's got it. Who else but Michael Wilson, man? What an absolute dog he is this game. I mean, he is just so electric. I don't know what it is about him. But we're going to run out the clock here. Going to kneel it out one more time. And that will take us to the end of the game. We go up 2-0, beating Carolina, finally facing our demons and defeating them. We've lost to Carolina, I can't even tell you how many times in the last, 10 years. I'm over it. We're starting anew here in the desert. Beating our foe from the NFC Championship game all those years ago. Beating a team that we've lost to with Cam Newton for 2 weeks at the helm. We've lost to them with Bryce Young, who is looking as bad as possible. We lost to them in a lot of ways, but this time around we don't lose. We're going to look at a couple of player stats here. I only have about 2 minutes left of recording time here. But yeah, passing-wise, Kyler did great. 102 passer rating. Obviously, the interception not great, but that's on me. Rushing, James Conner did really good. Kyler Murray was also really good rushing-wise. Trey McBride, James Conner, Michael Wilson. Marvin Harrison, we're going to try to get him involved a little bit more in these next couple of weeks. Same with Zay Jones. I felt pretty bad not getting him as involved. Tackle-wise, Will Johnson was all over the place, but he also was not great defensively either. I think he kind of sucked in coverage. Josh Sweat did great getting to the quarterback. Calais Campbell. Mac Wilson picking up his 3rd sack of the year already. Or, excuse me, 4th sack of the year. Pretty solid stuff. So we're going to get out of this game here. We're going to wrap this episode on up. I don't think there's anything major happening. A Will Hernandez upgrade's huge. Why not? Take a quick gander here. I only need about 20, 30 seconds anyway for the outro. We'll just get some run block on him. I don't see a reason why not. We'll probably just go with we'll go with power. Yeah, why not? Hopefully some run block. Okay, we'll take it. +2 run block. That's not bad at all. So that will conclude week number 2 here against Carolina. We beat them 41-36, a very hotly contested game toward the end, nearly choked it. I am worried about this team going against harder teams in the future. But for now, let's not stress about it. We won another game. We're up against San Fran next week, a team that's a little decimated when it comes to the roster. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you guys, of course, so much for watching, and I will see you guys in week 3 against San Francisco. Peace.